Toastmasters and guests. Toastmasters International is a non-profit organization initiated by the leader Ralph C. Smedley with the sole motive to improve communication and leadership skills among the members across the globe. Toastmasters International has 15,900 clubs, more than 345,000 members in 142 countries. Wordsmith's Toastmasters Club is one among them. Toastmasters International works on four pillars of values, namely RISE, respect, integrity, service, and excellence. The mission of the club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Before starting the meeting, here are some codes of conduct. Kindly check if your mobile is in switch off or silent mode. Speakers who will be speaking, please refrain from speaking on sex, religion, and politics. And when a speaker is speaking, kindly refrain from speaking in between as it might distract the speaker. Members are requested to come in professional attire. Time to start the meeting. For the benefit of guests, all Toastmasters meetings shall be started and ended by one person called the presiding officer. The presiding officer is someone who works as an embedded engineer at Lockheed. He loves to travel and enjoys cricket, volleyball, and chess. He's also someone with a personality that matches his favorite quote: if you can breathe, you can achieve anything in life. Please join me in welcoming the president of Wordsmiths, Toastmaster Arun Kumar.
Thanks a lot, Shreya, for those wonderful words. And good evening to one and all present here. And I welcome you all to this meeting number five, meeting number 602. So today I was thinking what should be the thought for the week, and I was listening to the speech called "I See Something in You." How many of you have seen the speech from Dhananjaya? I see something in you. So it's said to be one of the best speeches of Toastmasters, and I really like that speech. If you haven't watched that, please go to the YouTube and watch that speech. I see something in you, and I got to understand that that person Dhananjayan won this championship in the year 2014, if I'm right. So he took at least 8 years for him. It took at least 8 years for him to be the champion. Now we all see the success part of it, but if you see what really happened that particular year, in one of his videos he was sharing his experience during that particular um, year, what happened and how he became the champion. What he said was he was so frustrated that he couldn't win for those 7 years or 8 years of his journey in the until 2013, and then he almost lost his hope that he can never be the public championship, a person with public championship. So he said he's not going to be participative. But what happened was there was his mentor called Balraj Arunachalam, who's supposed to be who was the parliamentarian last year for District 82. And in his video, he explained that he did not want to participate in this championship ISC contest, and then he decided that he is going to say some reasons to his mentor, who was Balraj, that particular period of time, and decided that I'll say some reasons. Say, for example, he said, I'm so busy with my work and I cannot participate this year. And this year, the championship district final is going to be held in Tamil Nadu, and I'll not be able to participate. Do you know what this person, Balraj, did? He did not speak a lot, but he had that faith in that person called Dhananjayan, and he said, "Okay, let me do it for you." And then he got all the documents that is required for the visa processing to India, and he got it signed by the Dhananjaya, and then he took all the efforts to get the processing done. He got the passport, he got the tickets, and he went to the house of Dhananjaya and said, like, yeah, you got everything ready. Now it's time for you to go and prepare and deliver your speech. And he said that that particular thing got really, I mean, he was so amazed with that gesture, and he prepared really well. And that year he went on to become the champion of public speaking. So now what I wanted to say is, at times we might be at the at the lowest of low in our confidence. It could be the lullest period of our life. But if we have the right mentor can help us overcome any kind of lowest feeling that we have. Now, my sincere request to one and every Toastmasters here is try to find that best mentor that you want to have in life, because that best mentor can give you the best of things that you don't dream of. Or probably you might think that I'm not calibered, I don't have that caliber to become the greatest in the life, but they will believe in you and then they will make you great. So with that thought, I declare meeting number 602 open. And I also request all the members to turn on the video so it would be much more interactive for the members present in the meeting. And with that, I also take opportunity to welcome the new Toastmasters of Chennai Wordsmiths. I welcome Toastmaster Bindu. She's not here today, but I welcome Toastmaster Bindu. She's a doctor by profession, and I'm so happy that she joined our club. And I'm also happy to welcome Toastmaster Sai Sridhar. He was a member in ELTC Emerging Leaders Toastmasters Club, and he decided to transfer his membership to Chennai Wordsmiths. He is a single point of contact for TLI for Division B, and I'm so happy to welcome Toastmaster Sai Sridhar into our club. And I'm also glad to welcome Toastmaster Loganathan, who is present with us. His education is engineering and MBA. And Loganathan, if you want to say us some words, please take a moment to say hi to members and give
Yes, hi all. This is Loganathan Ishwaran. I'm from Anna Nagar. So I'm working in an IT company, which my daughter's already in the Gavels Club. So that actually really thinks that to join this senior club. Okay, it's a Toastmaster club. And also I have some of the issues while I'm coordinating with my members in office. So, and also participating in any other meetings. I thought this forum will be the fantastic forum, which I can able to express my views, and also wherever the issues or mistakes, what I'm doing, that might be corrected, because constantly looking for others, the way what they're talking, right? So that's the intention of joining. And also majority part is like I'm struggling with the spontaneous response. See, that's the point where I'm just looking for more in what is it, expectation this Toastmaster club. Hopefully that can be done. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Loganathan. Glad to see you
Yeah.
in the Wordsmiths fraternity. And now it's time for us to understand the reason why we have guests, and we have guest Amit with us. Amit, please unmute yourself and tell about yourself and how did you get to know about Toastmasters?
Yeah, hi all. This is Amit. So currently I'm based in Chennai. I'm in Navalu. I I I'm an engineer. Like I graduated back in 2014,
Yes.
and I have worked across industries since then. So
Okay,
I
cool.
started off with my family business, and then I went on to working in the education industry as a trainer for quantitative aptitude for various exams such as CAT, GMAT, GRE. And I actually got exposed to Toastmasters back then when I used to teach. So there were a lot of students who were part of this. They kind of encouraged me back then, but I did not really have the time. But I'd been exploring some opportunities. So but since I was very busy, I could not. And then after that, I also worked with State Bank of India. So I was one of the toppers of the SBI PO exam in 2017. And thereafter, I left my State Bank job to start my own startup into training, which I've been doing for the last 2.5 years. It hasn't been doing very well because of the pandemic. So our clients were all colleges, but they've all been shut. So we have been like, it's difficult for us to stay afloat. So I had some time in these months. So I thought I'll probably explore about Toastmasters. So I got in touch with Arun, and so he invited me for the guest meeting. To here I am today, and prospectively I'll be going for an MBA next year in the US. So I want to also expand my network in Toastmasters Club to be able to meet exciting people, and I also get to know a lot about that Toastmasters into public speaking. that one thing, the public speaking is one thing where I was very much scared back in my like college days. I could not speak a word of English out and confident, like not confidently. I wouldn't even be able to speak. Confidence is another thing. It used to be another thing for me. But having taught a lot of people and having interacted and having exposed to a lot of industries, I've been able to develop that confidence. And now I don't really feel that fear anymore. It's just that there'll be an initial hiccup whenever you do something new, whenever you address a new crowd. It's always there, but then it's just the initial hiccup, and I'm looking forward to joining. It's just that even now I usually don't have a lot of time because I'm preparing for CFA level 1 also, and my exam is in February 23rd. So that's why I joined this meeting today to see how things happen here, and I'll have to, depending on the time I have, I would love to join, but I have to also see if I can accommodate that amount of time which is required, because otherwise I feel if I do join, I should do justice to everybody around here. So that's me. Thanks a lot for having me here,
Yeah, thank
Arun.
you so much. I hope it will be useful for you. And let's hear it from Toastmaster Tyagarajan, who is the
Ah,
Toastmasters today.
yes, yes, yes. See, I am an old war horse, you know that. Ah, Westmith Club, I am the stranger for Westmith Club. In fact, yes, which no Toastmaster would have been benefited other than me from Westmith Club. Fellow Toastmaster, will you believe me? In 2010, from January 1st to June 30th, without any interruption, every Saturday I delivered a project speech in Westminster Club. For 6 months, without any interruption, every Saturday. Yes. And not only that, Toastmaster Nina John was first evaluated my speech, and her father, yes, he was a Toastmaster. He even has evaluated my speech in Wordsmith Club. Yes, yes. Then I became a member of Wordsmith Club. Yes. There is a piece of humor which I would like to share, that Deepak Pandian, the then president, I asked him, sir, you are signing me up for a speaking slot for every week. Is there any problem for you, sir? Will not any other members question you? Ha, Deepak, who was a great admirer of vocabulary, he said, there is only one problem, sir. What was that? Usually we will appoint only one grammarian for a speaker, but for you, we have to appoint 3 or 4 grammarians. Everyone laughed, including me. Sir, we are all learning from you, sir. Yes, you come every Saturday. Yes, for 6 months, 2010. Yes, Divya Pradippan was VP. I can never forget that lady. Every week, I delivered a speech. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tyagarajan. It is great pleasure for us to see you here in Toastmasters, in Chennai Wordsmith Toastmasters Club. Now, with that, the guest introduction is over, and we have a special segment. Instead of me telling why Toastmasters or why Chennai Wordsmiths, I would like to request our founder, Chennai Wordsmiths Toastmasters Club's founder, DTM Abraham Zakaria, to have a few words on why Toastmasters and why Chennai Wordsmiths Toastmasters Club. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arun, for the slot. Why Toastmasters? I joined Toastmasters to improve my communication skills. But after joining Toastmasters, I realized that mine is very narrow-word. It's a very narrow word. So I have to improve the communication skills of the community. That is something I touched. So I thought, okay, let me set up a club. That's why I said Toastmasters, Wordsmith Toastmasters Club. The basic idea is to improve the communication and leadership skills of the community. That is the objective of all Toastmasters. Thank you. Over to Arun.
Thank you so much, DTM Abraham Zakaria. Now it's time to get into the meeting, the core of the meeting. Every meeting is taken care by one person called the Master of Ceremony. and yeah, a person called Master of Ceremony. And today we have a person called Toastmaster Arumugam, who is going to be the Toastmaster of the day. And before introducing him, I would like to recognize the presence of District 120 Chief Judge. Sorry, Abraham Zakaria is our parliamentarian for District 120. I would like to recognize his presence today. And with that, I would like to give the control back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arumugam. The stage is yours, Toastmaster Arumugam.
Thank you, President Arun. Good evening to all. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. What is the theme of the day? How to be lucky. What's so special today? Any answer from audience? What's so special today?
Superstar Rajinikanth's birthday.
Right. Why we have choose this topic, theme of the day, how to be lucky? Because the person is age 70, still is in superstar, still is more demand as a that own industry. We can learn a lot of things from how he will be a lucky person. That will be our example. Maybe we have a lot of persons in the world, even your family members, even our founder member of DTM, Abraham Zakaria. These are the role model we have seen. But even a Toastmaster superstar Rajinikanth, the entire world are celebrating is how to be lucky. How this, whatever the mind of man conceives, it will be achieved. The same thing that for how to be lucky, there is a separate 4 criteria is there. One is law of intention. There is one more example. July 2009, Nandan Nilekani farewell day speech. As a very talented individual, Nandan Nilekani, everybody is aware. When he's going a government project and he spoke in the entire almost more than a 5,000 people audience, said, luckily I have a mentor, Mr. Narayana Murthy. The same in the one of the best organization work. That intention, that motivate to everyone, it will give a almost to think about the positivity. Same thing, our superstar, when he starts his first movie, Apurva Ragangal. Once the movie first day the release, then he came first day and first show he watching entire with his friends. Then he decided whatever things I want become a superstar in this industry. That intention is makes to proud within the 5 years. Whatever the movie is was almost acted, that movie is blockbuster. And there is one more thing, law of positive energy. When Sachin Tendulkar, now is a god of cricket, at the age 11, that time 1983 World Cup India won, then he decided to play quality cricket. That day he put up minds to become a best cricketer. That's all now. Anyway, that how to be lucky, there is another 2 or 3 ways are there. We will come back after this section. Now, benefit of that, Toastmaster meetings have a 3 segment. One is the prepared speeches and table topics. Then third one is evaluation. Prepared speeches, our members will prepare based on the criteria, based on the subject, based on the topics, and they will come and present 5 to 7 minutes. And table topics, our Toastmaster, table topic master will give a topic across the table. The member or audience will speak 2 to 3 minutes. And the evaluation, our senior Toastmasters will be evaluated, prepared speeches. Today, any meeting that's required some control, checking inspector or election commissioner, whatever the name, that person is very important to control the meeting. Even prime ministers also, he cannot take a decision alone. He has to get a concurrence from our president of India. Same thing, Even Toastmaster meeting also, the segment general evaluator is playing a very critical role to smooth meeting and improve of each and every speakers, role players, whatever the feedback, whatever the error is done, the general evaluator address. Today, our general evaluator, very interesting, passionate Toastmasters, and from service segment to now is in sales almost 8 years back, and one of the very top performer in that own profession, distribution manager in Exxon Mobil, and as a profession. I mean, it's a journey of Toastmaster. When he was presented in CC1 in front of veterans like our DTM Reena, DTM Maithili, and double TTM Raju Nambia, and that way, and the moment, he never forgot. And he's one of the leading contest winner from Chennai Statesman. And maybe we are learning a lot of things from Toastmaster Sasi Kumar. Put your hands together, welcoming Toastmaster Sasi Kumar as a general evaluator. Toastmaster Sasi Kumar, stage is yours.
Toastmaster of the day, thanks a lot for that wonderful introduction. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So we already got revealed about the specialty of today. It's none other than Namma Talaivar Superstar's birthday today, and already our TMOD started the celebration of Superstar's birthday. So in fact, I thought of brushing up some of our Superstars' journey, and I would like to start with that as a general evaluator's opening note. So whenever I think about this personality called Rajinikanth, something which comes in parallel to my mind is nothing but luck, as rightly articulated by TMOD. So luck could have been a factor for this person to make his intro into the film industry. But what has kept this man aloof, and what is that made him as a superstar for more than I think 4 decades? He's a superstar, and not only in Kollywood, he has millions and millions of followers across India and across globe. And just remember, when he has entered the industry in the wakes of MGR and in the wakes of Shivaji Ganesan, he has etched out a separate style in him, and also he had a kind of peer pressure in the form of Ulaganayak and Kamala Hassan. So what has he done to keep him in the race? It is the introspection, what he has done to understand his strengths and weakness. So he has honed his strengths and he has worked upon his weakness to stay ahead of the other people in the fraternity. So this is what exactly in Toastmasters we call it as evaluation session. And today, being a general evaluator along with a team, we are going to ensure that each and every speaker and role players are going to given a chance to identify their strengths and weakness to work upon. As I said, team, I have 2 teams today. My first team is called TAG, Timer, R-Counter, and Grammarian. And my second set of team is set of evaluators who will come in during the evaluation session. Now, without further ado, let me introduce my tag team. And first, I would like to request Timer Toastmaster Shreya, who is a software developer at Amazon and having amazing skills in writing laterally inverted manner. Oh, wow, this is something really amazing, isn't it? And when I asked what is luck means to her, she said, luck is not something you get, it's something you make on your own. Okay, let's hear more from Toastmaster Shreya. Over to you.
Thank you for the generous introduction, Toastmaster Sasi Kumar. As timer today, I'm responsible for keeping track of time usage for all the speakers. So basically, at the lower time limit, I will be sharing the green card. At the intermediate time limit, I'll be sharing the yellow card. And at the upper time limit, I'll be sharing the red card. And the speaker has 30 seconds after this to wrap up. And if the grace period is exceeded, the speaker will be disqualified for voting. And at the end of the meeting, when called upon by the general evaluator, I shall present my report. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Sasikumar.
Thank you, timer Toastmaster Shriya. And now it's time to welcome our counter of the day, who is Toastmaster Prasad, who is an application developer in a top US bank, who is also a seasoned numismatist. Oh, that's a tongue twister for me. One who explores and collects coins and currencies across globe. He says luck may work sometime, but not always. We need to continuously learn and put our hard work to keep the things moving. Over to you, Toastmaster Prasad, to explain roles and responsibilities of our counter. Over to you.
Thank you, TM Sasi. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. As an R counter for today, I'll be tracking the crutch words and filler words like well, you know, kind of words. I would also be tracking the pauses, I mean the unnecessary pauses and repeated words. I will submit my report at the end of the session when general evaluator asks for it. That's it for now. Thank you.
Thank you, our counter Toastmaster Prasad. And now our last role player in tag team, Grammarian, who is Toastmaster Loganathan, who has already got a brief introduction and he has explained about his passion towards Toastmasters. But he's an IT consultant who is also a nature lover, which he didn't reveal during his introduction, and always don't want to rely on luck, but wants to put his best efforts always. So let's welcome Toastmaster Loganathan to explain his grammarian roles and responsibilities.
Thanks for the intro, Toastmaster Sasikumar. As a grammarian, I just first of all introduce the word of the day. Today, the word of the day is fortuitous. The meaning is happening by chance rather than by intention. Okay, it's exact the word. What is it? The word how it is used is like the ball went into the goal by a fortuitous. So that's the word of the day today. And also as a grammarian, I'll be taking a note of all the good and not good usages. And also I'll be taking note of the members who had used themes of the day and also as well as the word of the day. At last, when called upon the general evaluator, I would present my report. Thanks. Back to Toastmaster Sasikumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Loganathan. And at the end of the meeting, I would also submit my general G report at the end of when called upon by TMOD. Now I hand over the control back to Toastmaster of the day, TM Arumugam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sasi. Now, about how to be lucky. I have mentioned 2 points. One is law of intention. Second one is law of positive energy. Law of intention. Intention without actions, no use. Intention with actions and effective executions, then only the intention will work. The law of positive energy, I have told about a lot of veterans, Sachin Tendulkar and our superstar Rajinikanth. These are for everybody, even whatever, even if we are doing a small achievement or small things also, when we are thinking about positively, about that vibration will come to us. Third one is gratitude, playing a major role to get a lucky. Yes, when you're doing a small things, thanks, the word will give almost more than a 200% to the luck favors to us. Fourth one is detachment. Like that is 500 before, there is a Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verses 47. Essence of duty. Do not expect anything. That means whatever you're doing, if you're expecting immediately, we will not get. Without expecting result, if you're doing our duty, that whenever what we be thinking, it will come automatically. That is a detachment. These are the 4 elements to implement to ourselves sincerely or trying effectively, most probably we can get a lucky like our superstar. Now, very interesting, our Toastmasters important segment, prepared speeches. Are you all gear up to listen? We have today lined up two veteran speakers, Toastmaster Tyagarajan and Toastmaster Sruti. Toastmaster Tyagarajan, anyway, that introduction itself sounds very familiar. Again, I don't want to introduce myself because even already Toastmaster Tyagarajan itself is introduced very big way. Thank you, sir. And before speakers and evaluator, our president, Toastmaster Arun, to be evaluated, Toastmaster Tyagarajan. Put your hands together, welcoming Toastmaster Tyagarajan the stage. Toastmaster Tyagarajan.
Arumugam sir, I'll read the speech objective before he starts.
Okay.
So the speech objective for Toastmaster Tyagarajan is for the member to introduce himself to the club and to learn the basic structure of the speech. I repeat, the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of the speech. I'm sure he's here to teach us the basic structure of the speech, and with great respect, I welcome Toastmaster Tyagarajan.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Am I visible and am I audible? Yes, okay. Now, so salutations to all of you fellow Toastmasters. Yes, the title of this icebreaker is Roses in December. Roses refer to fresh flowery thoughts. When in December, December is the concluding month of year, and I am also in the sunset of my life. Hence, I titled my icebreaker as Roses in December. Yes. I will define an icebreaker as a micro autobiography. This is my definition, micro autobiography. And I am the eldest Toastmaster to deliver an icebreaker. Yes. I have turned 80. Yes. Yes. But I 80-year-old boy. Yes, that's a different matter. Okay, Roses in December. Yes. I was born in Palghat in the year 1942, Kerala. I had a very glorious parentage. My father was a Mridangam virtuoso and created waves and waves in the world of Carnatic music. And he was a legend on earth and will be an angel in heaven. Yes. During my childhood days, I was fond of butter. So, on a day, surreptitiously, yes, I was then a tiny tot. So, I had to enter surreptitiously into the pantry. And stealthily, I gulped a ball of butter. The result was disastrous, I tell you that. I coughed and my whole mouth got ulcerated. Why? Because, yes, it was all disruptive. It was not butter. It was flake-cut lime. Yes, in those days, flake-cut lime was used by the elders to chew the betel leaves and nuts. So I learned a lesson. All that white is not butter. Music is the nearest way to the greatest pleasure. Yes. So, Lata Mangeshkar's mellifluous voice thrilled me. And also, the ragas of Carnatic music rejuvenate my spirits. And books have been my companions since my childhood. A good book is the precious lifeblood of a master spirit. When books get accumulated, I donate it to Madras Literary Society. There is no match for Shakespeare's genius. Yes, he is my most favorite author. William Shakespeare, a trailblazer in English literature. Yes. Yes, each of his plays has been an immortal classic. And many of the passages, because of repeated readings, they have not only entered, percolated into my memory, but also into my blood and bones. Yes, I am mesmerized by Shashi Tharoor's Oxford English. It will be exciting to watch Shashi in his choicest English, with his nimble wit. Nimble means quick and active. Nimble wit make his opponents fall, biting the dust during the debates. August 9, 2009 is a red letter day in my career. On the day, I delivered my extempore icebreaker without any manual or mentor. One day later, I came to know that I was not only playing the, not only I was an icebreaker, but also I was also the target speaker for the club level evaluation contest. Yes, thus I am the only Toastmaster who would have delivered an extempore icebreaker and also played the role of an target speaker. Yes, Toastmaster, I am pretty aware that, I'm pretty aware that Toastmaster journey is endless. And still more I can recall that when he concluded my CC within a short span of 4 months, yes, an unexpected event happened. On concluding my CC, Toastmaster Jayakar, president of the club, rushed to the podium and then hugged me with all his smiles. And in that process, he thrust a expensive silver coin into my hand. Yes, he was extremely delighted that I was able to complete the CC within a short span of 4 months. And he compared me to a tortoise. And he proceeded. They were all hares. Why? He was referring to the bedtime story of hare and tortoise. Yes, I lagged behind many of the seniors when they were in the halfway of the CC. On the day when I completed when I broke my eyes. So that's how I launched my journey as a Toastmaster. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. We are lucky to listen your icebreaker speech. Thank you very much, sir. Our second speech, Toastmaster Suruthi. Toastmaster Suruthi is attending Pathway Mentor Program. The speech title is Mentor Me. Toastmaster Suruthi is past president in Chennai Wordsmith and one of the passionate Toastmasters and contest winner, and she has served as a president to take it up the club is next level. And Toastmaster Suruthi speech evaluated by DTM, our founder member, DTM Abraham Sakaria. And put your hands together, welcoming Toastmaster Shruti.
Excuse me, my mentor evaluation.
Yeah.
Objectives of evaluation.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you share the objectives of the evaluation? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can I share the objectives?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, right. Thank you. The purpose of this project is for the member to apply her mentoring skills to a short-term mentoring assignment and member to share some of her first experience as a Toastmaster mentoring. In short, she will share mentoring skills and experience in 5 to 7 minutes. Time 5 to 7 minutes. Over to General Violet.
The mentor me, Toastmaster Shruti. Toastmaster Shruti, the mentor me.
Happy evening, fellow Toastmasters, or indeed fellow mentors and mentees. All of us have been mentees, but a very few of us here are mentors. I would like to categorize or perhaps divide the mentees into three categories, and all of us must definitely fall in these three categories. First are the category of mentors who I name it as enthusiasts. These are eager Toastmasters who are very excited of playing small roles ranging from timer to becoming the TMOD, or even when they want to deliver a speech project, they reach up to their mentor and ask for guidance and support at every step. Second is the category of mentees whom I call as the normal ones. As much as they do it by themselves, and when they feel they have to seek the support of their mentor, they go ask for help. The third kind are the silent type of mentees. They are the people who really don't want to pester or even ask their mentor for any guidance unless it is very important or they're really stuck and they are not able to progress further. But I have been having a good time mentoring two young Toastmasters in the past month. And one of my mentee was of the third kind. Perhaps I would say rather uncommunicative than silent. How do I deal with this mentee as being the mentor? My first challenge was to understand my mentee. I asked her, what is your interest in Toastmasters? What is your goal in Toastmasters? And she said, I'm not sure. Okay, so what do you want to gain out of this Toastmasters program? I'm not really very sure about that either. So what is your interest, leadership, or which role do you want to take first? And she replied telling, what would you suggest? So for any question that I gave, all I received was again questions or some vague answers. Hence, the first step I did with my mentee was to build the rapport. So for any mentor-mentee relationship, you got to know about each other. The mentee has to know about the mentor, and so the mentor has to know about the mentee. So I asked her about her personal story, about her life. What are her hobbies, her dislikes, her interests, her likes, and so on. And in general, day to day, what does she do after school time and during the lockdown period when a lot of time is for free. And through that, I came to know about this person, not just as a mentee, but as a person. When I told her about the TMOD role, and when I explained about what are the roles and responsibility of TMOD, she did not understand. But because I had established a relationship with her, I came to know that she watches a lot of TV shows. Hence, with that information, I correlated or perhaps related the role of a TV anchor to that of a Toastmaster of the day. And with that analogy, she was very easily able to grasp what it really takes or the responsibility of a Toastmaster of the day. So my first challenge as the mentor was to help my protege discover her goal in Toastmasters. So once this goal has been discovered, the second challenge was how to work on it to achieve that goal. This is very interesting. Of course, as every mentor starts, even I asked my mentee to schedule the plan. So if the coming Saturday she's going to deliver, I told day 1, select the theme. Day 2, give your first script draft. Day 3, try to interact with the speakers and the role players to get to know about them and the introduction. And day 4, the second draft. Day 5, speech delivery practice. This was the plan. And of course, all of us are tied up, and so was my mentee, and so was I. So when the scheduled task did not happen, I did not know what to do. I initially asked after the day 1, so did you complete your first draft today? Did you select the theme? But in this mentor program, I learned the way how to question the mentees. Instead of giving an open question or instead of giving a closed question, did you do it? Did you do the homework? I learned to change my questions to how well did you enjoy writing the script today? How much fun did you have choosing the theme of the day for this week? That kind of question not just gave the answer that I expected, but also encouraged and uplifted my mentee to think more and to act much faster. That also got her a lot of interest towards Toastmaster. And thus, I, as a mentor, created a drive for her to achieve this particular week's goal. When I was a mentee initially during my first 2 years in Toastmasters, when I was just a mentee, I was thinking, wow, mentoring is such a cool job. You've got to be there. And when your mentee asks for any guidance, you have to use your wisdom and experience in Toastmasters fraternity to guide your mentee. Seldom did I know that mentorship has a lot to do with your thought process and telling the right thing at the right time. But today, as I have got another perspective towards mentorship through this program, Pathways Mentors program, I learned these major things. The first and the foremost thing or the key thing to any mentor-mentee relationship is the bonds that you build. Giving or creating that good rapport is very important. Second thing that I really enjoyed was managing time. I, as a mentor, have to be available to my mentee. At some point in time, we need to discuss. So time management and making a clear-cut plan to work this project. Third was to promote independent thinking. At points where or when my mentee was stuck, I had to give hints and provoke the thoughts in her to bring out the point. And the fourth and the final thing, or the most important thing perhaps, is to listen carefully to my mentee. I learned to listen a lot. Listen as in not just hear to them, but also take in the information and use it to get the points out of them. I have been enjoying this entire mentorship with my 2 new mentees. The question that I'm going to put forth to you is, how well is your mentor-mentee relationship, dear Toastmasters? And how are you going to work towards improving the same? If the Toastmaster is going to ask me how to be lucky, perhaps I would say one Toastmaster in this fraternity should not just be a mentee, but also over time become a mentor. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shruti. Well described about mentor-mentee relationship. Now, what is our next section? Table topics. Very interesting, like our superstar movie, Punch Dialogue. Same like Excitement. We'll have a table topic also. And before that, I want, because today's almost audience only total 12 members and presenting the meeting, can we play one game? Each one of you tell superstar punch dialogue, maybe whichever dialogue you want, punch dialogue. Like, that same dialogue you want to know from each one of you. Is it possible to give? I started. Next, Arun, President Arun. Oh, very good. Toastmaster Prasad.
நான் ஒரு தடவை சொன்னா 100 தடவை சொன்ன மாதிரி.
Repeated, sir.
Okay, you
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Toastmaster Abhishek.
944.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You please take forward, sir. I'm not getting anything for now.
Okay, our
Okay, my favorite. Okay.
TDM Abraham, sir.
So I'm a big fan of Rajnikant. I'll show you a book here.
Super, sir.
Rajnikant Panchatantra.
Yes,
Rajnikant Panchatantra.
super book. Super.
Yeah. This is written by P.C. Balasubramaniam and Raja Krishnamurthy. And my favorite dialogue is late and latest. So everywhere I use it. Whenever I go wrong, everywhere I am right also. Right or left, right or wrong, I use this dialogue. Late and latest. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Sasi Kumar.
கண்ணா நடக்கிறது நடக்காம இருக்காது, நடக்காம இருக்கிறது நடக்காது.
Oh, thank you. Toastmaster Loganathan Ishwaran.
Right now, most of the person is already told that whatever I know, I don't, nothing in my mind at the moment. ஒரு தடவை சொன்னா 100 தடவை சொன்ன மாதிரி.
Oh, famous dialogue. Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, Toastmaster Tyagarajan, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh. You want me to speak on a topic?
No, not sir. Any punch dialogue about Rajani?
Rajani.
Yes, sir.
Rajani. Yes, Rajani is my most favorite star. He is known for his style and also the execution of dialogue. But is the remarkable quality about Rajani, which has most impressed me, is his philanthropic attitude. Yes, you should think, when you view Jai or Rajani from that angle, you will come to the conclusion there is no match for him. Yes, see, he is a gentleman. And what is the definition of a gentleman? Cardinal Newman defined a gentleman. He is too lazy to hurt. Have you ever heard that Rajani has hurt anyone? Yes. Yes, he has played multiple roles as an actor, as a politician, and he has also participated in many protests. When there was a Kaveri problem, yes, he was there along with the protesters. But how decently he behaved. And then he announced that he recommended strongly the interlinking of rivers and also came forward to donate 1 crore. Yes, I do not know how many of you remember. Such gestures are very, very rare from human beings. And another remarkable quality is his spiritualism, as far as I am concerned. It is spiritualism is not something, an isolated subject. Rajani has proved it.
Yes,
it involves in your everyday life. Yes, through the movie Baba, he conveyed that message very productively. Yes, even now, when we hold the meeting, there is spiritualism, there is courtesy, there is politeness. Yes, where do you derive all these qualities? Yes, politeness, courtesy, and reverence to elders. It is only because of spiritualism. We are not Stone Age men. We are culture. And culture means control.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, actually,
Yes,
he demonstrated. But
Yes, sir.
certain tactics are not miles apart in Rajani's case. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Due to time constraint, other members will, after table topic, will discuss about Rajani punch dialogue. Now, our next section is the table topics. Today, our table topic masters, Toastmaster Abhishek, Chartered Accountant, and CFA aspirants working in investment bank. current is serving as Vice President Education of Chennai Westsmith and President-elect of Chennai Westsmith and Assistant Area Before Director of Club Ground. Please put your hands together, welcoming Toastmaster Abhishek. Toastmaster Abhishek, stage in yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. How to be lucky. So we have discussed a lot of ways, a Toastmaster of the day have discussed a lot of ways on how to be lucky. So on this table topic sessions, we are lucky enough to do one thing or the other. So that's going to be the theme for this table topic. For the benefit of guests, though there weren't much guests, for the benefit of guests, table topics are very similar to extempore speech, where the speaker will be given a topic on the spot and will be asked to present a speech for 1 to 2 minutes. Upon 2 minutes, he will be given a 30 seconds grace time to wrap up his speech. So to start the table topics with, let me call upon our first TT speaker, Toastmaster Sasikumar. Toastmaster Sasikumar, you are very lucky enough to present your icebreaker and pathways in front of the same veterans in front of whom you have presented your CC1. How would you feel? What will you do something special for your pathways icebreaker?
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. That was a wonderful topic, table topic master. And having known that I have given my first icebreaker in front of Wordsmith veterans, after 4 years down the line, if I was given a chance to present my pathways icebreaker, I don't know whether this is a kind of message given to me to bring my icebreaker sooner rather than later, but I would really take it as a very positive note. And what I would probably do is, after knowing about the temperament and the personalities of all these veterans, I would probably, try to hold or control all those nerves what I had in my first speech 4 years back. And after spending 4 years, icebreaker is actually a kind of formality. So you would have already done so many projects and speeches in your previous streams. So I think I have learned a knack or two in those journeys. So probably I would use that. And as one of the prepared speaker told, it's a mini audio biography. So I would like to put my Toastmaster leaf also into that speech, and I would probably make it as a better speech than what I did 4 years back. Thank you very much for this topic. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sasikumar. Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Loganathan.
Yes.
Yes, Toastmaster Loganathan. You are very much lucky enough to win a lucky draw of $1 million US. But the only condition is you have to spend within 1 day and you should not invest anywhere. How will you spend it?
Yeah, I think this is a fantastic opportunity for my philanthropies. Okay, so it's like whatever the million rupees what I got. So I think I could invest a lot of people who's having homeless and also foodless and also the aged people in and around my village and also in Chennai. Okay, and the second point with respect to in village people, I'm seeing that there are a lot of people we are struggling because of the recent changes in the norms with respect to government, like needs and all the different examinations. So I just want to make sure that the lower class or middle class people who are struggling to take that examination, I want to help them to so that I can set up a education center in villages to make sure that this to be happen for them. So that's really good opportunity for that. So that's the way what I can able to spend those money within 1 day. That's the probably I can put a plan. I can allocate all the money to them in this 1 day. So the expenditure I can put a check on that to the same day. I can provide them to the same day. That's the way I can able to spend on the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster.
Back to you, Abhishek. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Loganathan. Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Arun Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Toastmaster Arun. You are very much lucky enough that before you sign off as a president, Toastmaster International or the District 120 has given a notice that Toastmasters meeting can be conducted offline. How will you do it and what will be your plan?
Okay. It's been a dream actually for us to start our in-person meeting because there's been so much of request from all the members from the club when we will be starting online, offline meeting, when we'll be meeting person, because we are missing so much of personal interaction. And there are members who have left the organization and they've just told me that as soon as you start the personal meeting, give us a call and I would readily be available for attending the meeting. And that would be a great opportunity if in case like we have been forced or like we have been asked to open the meeting and start having a meeting. But the first thing that I would probably do is the find out that the restrictions are all removed and we don't have any problems with respect to the government and government restrictions also. And then probably the first meeting itself would be an outdoor meeting. So probably we would want to go, say, for example, Aircard or OT probably, and then ask all the members to pack up and then let's have a meeting in the top of the cliff maybe. And because I know every member here would have been really longing for a long vacation, probably if not a long vacation, at least a vacation somewhere long from their home would greatly do, increase their happiness. So definitely if I was given an opportunity or if I was told to have an offline meeting, in-person meeting, I would rather have an outdoor meeting somewhere in the hill station on the top of the cliff and conduct a beautiful Toastmasters meeting. Over to you, Abhishek.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Next, I would like to call upon guest Lukman. Guest Lukman Nazir Basha. Okay, so next I would like to call Toastmaster Prasad.
Yes, Abhishek.
Yes, Toastmaster Prasad. You are very much lucky enough that you got a mail on suddenly on office day. You are going to have a lunch with, say, A.R. Rahman or Ilaiyaraaja. How will you plan your works and what will be the immediate step that you will be doing?
Oh, that's a wonderful question, and that's a great opportunity to. First of all, I like both A.R. Rahman as well as Ilaiyaraaja. They are masters in their own way. For 80s kids, if it is Ilaiyaraaja, for 90 plus or 2000 or millennial kids, it's going to be A.R. Rahman. So if I get a chance to have a lunch or a dinner with those legends, definitely I need to bunk the office. What can I do? I should say some reason or sick leave. I should take some sick leave or something else. I need to get the permission from the office. Then I don't know how to react to the situation. Definitely, I'll be awestruck. I'll be just go there and just enjoy the flow of the flow of things happening, and I'll have some good time with either Ilaiyaraaja or A.R. Rahman, whoever it is. That's it. I don't have any more words to say because I didn't prepare for such a kind of situation. That's it from my end. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prasad. Next, I would like to hear from DTM Abraham Zakaria. Okay, I think he's busy. Then we'll go for Toastmaster Shruti.
Yes, Abhi.
So you are very much lucky enough that you have been selected as one of the finalists for this international speech contest, say for this 2021. What will be the immediate set of things that you will be doing?
I think I would have just passed out for a while. But to be honest, it is a huge opportunity and something that I've been dreaming, and all of us as Toastmasters are aiming for it. Someday or the other, we definitely want to be that public speaking champion although we want to improve it for general reasons, like we want to really make our points strong in our office or career path and all that, some of us do really have the dream. So I would definitely work on it. I have to take a lot of training. I have to seek opportunities to meet various mentors, and already the champions who have spoken already, getting their advice of how different it would be. All that is definitely required. I think I'll be on full preparation mode, on fire, to do to check on what could be done for my better, and that I could definitely do some great justice, that even if it is first time, there are plenty of chances that one could still make it to the title. So I would prepare my best and give my best. I would search for opportunities to meet the champions who have already taken part in it, get their advice on what could have been best, what could be best. Yeah, so over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shruti. Before I sign off, let us have some humor. So we have some Gavilier Vasudha here. So Gavilier Vasudha, are you here? Gavilier Vasudha?
Yes, 1 minute.
Hello?
Hi, Vasudha. So I have a table topic question for you.
Yeah.
So on one fine day, you are getting your exam results and surprisingly you have scored 100 out of 100 in all the papers. How
Okay.
do you feel and how will you say this to your parents and how will you enjoy the day? Over to you.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Actually, I'm given a topic that I get full marks in all the subjects, which will never happen in my life. And revealing this to my parents, I'll be on top of my mood. The first thing will be is I will tell my mother, who was expecting this for a long time. But initially, when I say I think she will not agree, somehow I will try to convince her, and it is a way of luck. And I'm so happy. I'll enjoy this with my sister and to the whole of my family. And the next moment is I will call my father and inform him that I have got centum in all the subjects. I'll be in peak of my happy mood. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vasudha. I hope soon you will be celebrating those moments in your life.
Thank you.
I am very much lucky enough to be a table topic masters on this lucky day. I thank all for this opportunity and I sign off and give the control back to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you all.
Thank you, TT Master, Toastmaster Abhishek. Now, Toastmaster Shruti. Rajani Punch dialogue.
Oh, I have to tell one dialogue that I deem as favorite one. I watched very less movies of Rajni, but this is my favorite. Na oru thadava sonna nooru thadava solra mari. I think with that just one sentence, he tries to tell that the same thing is more 100 times impactful when he tells it just one time. So I really like that.
Okay. Now we'll call our election commissioner to announce the poll result as well as our errors. Toastmaster Sasi Kumar. Put your hands together, welcoming Toastmaster Sasi Kumar for do his general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, once again. And let's get into the very important piece or business end of this meeting, the evaluation session. So let us start prepared speech evaluation first. So to tell us how the smell of December roses given by Toastmaster Tyagarajan we have Toastmaster Arun Kumar. Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Arun Kumar for his evaluation session. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shashi Kumar. And let's all put our hands together, first of all, because today Toastmaster Tyagarajan showed us how to be lucky. Even at the age of 80, he is still consistent. And only when you are consistent, even when you are aged or without any complaints, that's how you can be lucky. What do you call a person who is skilled user of a words? You call them wordsmiths. Today, Toastmaster Tyagarajan showed us that he is truly a wordsmith, and he played with words today. Some strong points that I noticed in his speeches are he's great with his vocabulary and his ability to use humor in his speech when he said, "All that is white is not butter," with the story that was involved in it. And the comparisons that he used, he clearly defined two different things, like the interest that he had in music because of his father. He showed us that his family was a musical family, and his love towards book. And with that, he did not just told that he was a good reader, but he also told that he loves to donate as well. So he said he's got that philanthropical mindset as well with him. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Tyagarajan, for bringing that. And the choice of words he used was greatly telling us that the preparation that he had done, definitely he has taken some time to prepare the script and then get it reviewed, and probably getting that speech delivered well as well. Congratulations on that as well. You spoke with great clarity, and the final conclusions that you had with hare and tortoise, it is very, very important for all the Toastmasters here. So a great veteran Toastmaster is telling us that it is not how fast you start, but it's the consistency. It's about how steadily you move on is going to help us. So definitely a great lesson, a great take home value that we got from your speech today was the story about the hare and tortoise, and how you have to be very, very consistent. Now, if at all I have to give one recommendation, I just want to say that you were a little hurried at the end of this speech. You wanted to close it very quickly after you saw it. Probably, if you had spent some time just to reiterate what you wanted to say, and then also gave some glimpses of your future. You're 80 now, but what do you want to do after that? After what do you want to give back to the society or give back to the Toastmasters? If you had given just few words, these are the things that I have a stream. Probably that would have been a great conclusion. So that's all that I have to say. Your speech was truly great, a great mini autobiography. You did not learn how to structure the speech, but you taught us how to structure the speech. And very happy and very grateful that you were able to present a speech for Chennai Wordsmiths. Congratulations, Toastmaster Tyagarajan. Over to you, Toastmaster Shashi Kumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arun Kumar. Your evaluation has certainly added fragrance and color to that speech. Once again, thanks a lot for that evaluation. Now, let me call upon DTM Abraham Zakaria to evaluate the mentor in me speech. So the evaluator me, DTM Abraham Zakaria. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Evaluation is an objective appraisal. The purpose of evaluation is to make a speech a better speech when it is made the next time. Fellow Toastmasters and General Evaluator, my speech has 4 parts. So I call it SODA as usual. Speech value, organization of the speech, delivery of the speech, and audience response. Coming to the speech value, any meeting we attend, we have a take-home value. For me, the take-home value is listen and not just to be heard. Listen and not to be heard. It is very, very important in respect of a mentee-mentor relationship, as well as for seniors like us with the juniors also. Because certainly you say they hear it, they don't listen to us. Coming to the second point, the organization of speech, especially for this topic, My speaker, Toastmaster Suti, has categorized into three. First is a category. I really liked it. I never thought she could correctly put all of them in equal slots. Like one group is the most enthusiastic. You tell them anything, they will do it. They are eager to do something. And the second category is normal people. You push them, you pull them, they'll do it. They are all nice people, but not that they take an eager priority for doing their work. The third category is not so enthusiastic. There, it is not the push or pull. Sometimes you may have to give a kick indirectly. She said so. The second category is the purpose. So she asked, what is your interest, your leadership or communication? So there she identified the passion in everyone. And the third category is the final category. She said, created a bond with the mentee, managing time, promoting independent thinking, and listen, just not hear. Coming to the delivery of the speech, her language, diction, articulation, vocal variety, choice of words were very good. I'm sure all the members were ardent to listen to her speech. It is my challenge to give some improvement to her speech. My suggestion is that she should have started and ended with some experience. About one experience she shared is with the TV anger strategy. Similarly, she should have started with some strategy, then moving to the topic, finally closing also with a strategy, with an incident. Then the humor could have been added to the speech. That would have been made it more interesting. And I must say, I like the speech very well, especially the categorizing, category, strategy, and the action to be taken. I must say, I'm lucky to evaluate the virtuous speech of Toastmaster Suti. Thank you. Over to Jay.
Thank you, DTM Abraham Zakaria. Your soda must have probably brought the right burp and also the relief to the speaker and also all the audience listening to you. Thanks a lot for that wonderful evaluation. And with that, prepared speech evaluations comes to an end. And we would like to have polls for best speaker, best TT speaker, and best evaluator. If someone can help me. Yeah. So the poll is on for best speaker. Please cast your vote. Can we have poll for best table topic speaker? And finally, poll for the best evaluator. All right. Now it's time to listen from our tag team. So let me call upon Toastmaster Shriya to present a timer report. Toastmaster Shriya, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sasikumar. Coming to the speakers, Toastmaster Tyagarajan, 7 minutes 2 seconds. Toastmaster Shruti, 7 minutes 21 seconds. Coming to table topics, Toastmaster Sasikumar, 1 minute 26 seconds. Toastmaster Loganathan, 1 minute 11 seconds. Toastmaster Arun Kumar, 1 minute 36 seconds. Toastmaster Prasad, 1 minute 16 seconds. Toastmaster Shruti, 1 minute 23 seconds. Gavilu Vasudha, 1 minute 14 seconds. Lastly, coming to evaluations, Toastmaster Arun Kumar, 2 minutes 51 seconds, and DTM Abraham sir, 3 minutes 29 seconds. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Shriya. That was a detailed reporting of the time taken by all the speakers. Now let us listen from Toastmaster Prasad on his R counters report. Toastmaster Prasad, over to you.
Here is the report. Toastmaster Arun, 2 DTM Sakaria, no crutch words or fillers. DTM Loganathan, 3 fillers. TM Armugam, 2 fillers and 6 repeated words. TM Sasi, 1 filler. TM Tyagarajan, no crutch words or fillers. TM Shruti, no crutch words or fillers. TM Abhishek, no crutch words or fillers. Cavalier Vasudha, 2 fillers and 1 passes. That's it. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Prasad, for that awesome report. Now let's hear from our grammarian, Toastmaster Loganathan. Our English teacher, Toastmaster Loganathan, over to you.
Thanks, Toastmaster Sasi Kumar. See, I think I can start with first, like, this is the first time what I'm taking the tag role. So after joining this Toastmaster, maybe little bit I'm struggling how to make all these things. Anyway, I done something. And from the word of the day, I can see that I don't see anybody's use this word of the day. And from the theme of the day, I can see that there are a couple of members has used this theme of the day. And from the good usage aspect, I'm seeing that a lot of words I can able to come across during the part of the speeches, different to speakers, like gratitude, detachment, and the micro autobiography, and regenerate, and companion, and mesmerized. So like it's kind of going a lot. And also I can see that some rapport and correlated stuff, and wisdom, and which provoking. So I can see that a lot of good usage words, but some of the time I can't able to write because of the speech is continuously going on. It's a good stuff for all the members to take all this kind of good usage. And I'm not seeing much not good usage. Probably I can able to put more what is that kind of curiosity in the next meeting onwards. That's the main thing. And from my overall my day as a tag team, so I'm just want to give my recommendation. See, the theme of the day and word of the day, it's released in the only the one day before. I think it's really very difficult for others to make sure that's to be taken as part of their regular stuff. Okay, so what I suggest is, I think it will be at least one day. It's not related to one day. It could be a week before, at least 2-3 days before, if it is a theme of the day and word of the day released. Probably people may come up what is it they before they're preparing that prepared speech. At least they can think about to use that. So that's what I can recommend for this. Okay, thanks all. I'm just going back to Toastmaster Sasi Kumar. Thank you.
Thank you, grammarian Loganathan. That was a well briefed grammarian report. Thanks again. All right, now it's time for general evaluators report. The meeting has started at 4:01 p.m. Very well done, though we got a very low strength in the beginning, and strength went on as the time progressed. But still, given that matter of fact, the meeting was started at 4:01. Good job. And the Sergeant at Arms was loud and clear. She brought out all the ways and means of Toastmaster philosophies, principles, and also she has given the right decorum and code of conduct for the meeting. Started very well. Then our president, as usual, gave a wonderful food for thought. He has brought international speaker Dhananjayan's example and really motivated us in the beginning of the meeting itself. Also, he has added the value of mentorship, and he has brought that element before the meeting itself. It has really given the right vibes when we entered into the meeting. Very well done, President, as usual. And he has also introduced guests, and that was as a customary. He followed it very well. Then came our superstar of this meeting, Toastmaster of the day, Arumugam. I could see a Rajinikanth in him today. So the way, the style, and the kind of energy he carried throughout the meeting was fantastic. He has thoroughly explained the flow of the meeting. which is one of his roles and responsibility, which he has done very well. Then came into table topic master. I know it was a fill-in role did by our VP education, but he has did a fantastic job. And the topics what he has used was so relevant to the theme about Lucky, and the way he has probed the table topic speaker. He had that knack of bringing the best out of table topic speakers. I really liked the way he has carried the table topic session. All the tag team players, they have explained the roles and responsibilities in a very good way, and that looked very nice. Evaluators, their evaluation was fantastic, on to the point, and I don't need to tell more about that because they really nailed their evaluation with lots of recommendations and motivated the speakers, which is very good part of evaluation. Very well done. Now, I have a set of recommendations as well. As grammarian Loganathan pointed out, agenda can be rolled out well in advance, maybe 2-3 days. And when I went through the agenda, I could see some mistakes, probably that due to a last minute rush up. In the name of president, it was carrying Toastmaster Abhishek's name, who was last meeting president, and very interesting topic, which is Abraham Zaharia's topic on thought of or what is Toastmastering, which he has spoken after president's speech was missing. Maybe you can add that to bring more interest in the agenda itself when somebody reads the agenda. As usual, my comment is on speech, number of speeches. I know we are running short of supplies, and I am part of XCOM. I know the difficulties in bringing in number of speeches, but it's always better to have 3 to 4 speeches. I think we should work closely to bring at least 3 speeches or 4 speeches, so that we'll get a lot of time filled and effectively take the meeting forward. I have one recommendation to our grammarian. So when you introduce the word of the day, you said it is fortuitous, right? You said it is fortuitous. It is actually fortuitous. It is fortuitous. In fact, I have Googled and seen how the word has to be pronounced. So I would request and recommend grammarian to select relevant word with the theme, which was done very well by grammarian. But when you want to declare or broadcast that word, please bring in that right diction and right slang when you announce that word. This is my humble request. Of course, last minute backups, back out. So in place of one evaluator, president has to fill in, and in place of table topic master, our VP education has to fill in. Of course, we know these glitches are happening of late. We should find a way to address these issues. One observation on TMOD, I think he has missed out calling evaluators before speaker starts speaking. I think that is very important aspect before you get into speaker's speech, right? And I think there was one conversation between evaluator and TMOD was happening because of that gap. My request, please take this forward. The one which I liked a lot was Rajini Punches. The TMOD, the way he has brought it, and somehow the team was a bit slow and it was losing the energy. Exactly at that point of time, our TMOD smartly brought this Rajini Punches, which actually lit up the stage, I would say, lit up the screen. Maybe I can recommend that you could have added that in the agenda. Maybe you could have allotted one slot, maybe for 10 minutes, for maybe a surprise Rajini session, something you could have named it. Maybe you would have brought that surprise element into agenda. So my entire recommendation is on agenda sheet itself. Make it more saleable. When you are rolling out this agenda sheet to the guest group or a visitor want to attend this, right? They should, by seeing the agenda, they should get that mouth-watering interest to attend this meeting. So I think that responsibility is there with entire XCOM group, including me as a VPPR. So I think that's one positive point we can work towards in the coming meeting. all that said and done, I think that ends my general evaluators report. I'm returning the control back to our superstar of the day, TM Modi, Arumugam. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sasi Kumar. Wonderful evaluations, and you have completed every almost aspects of meeting. And now, what is the next? That's all. The final one. I need an answer from members. What is the upcoming film for a superstar?
Annate.
Nata.
Who's director? Who's the director? Siva. Right? Okay. Now that's all my role. I will hand over the control to our president.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arumugam, Toastmaster of the day. Now, let's go and see what we have in the business meeting. Just a minute. Okay. Do we have any case? So, Toastmaster Tyagarajan, can you please unmute and give your feedback on the meeting for about 30 seconds, please? Toastmaster Tyagarajan. Okay. We don't have any more guests, so let me go ahead and the next thing is some of the announcements that I have. We have got new members, and I would request all the new members to kindly enroll in the Toastmasters and start your pathways. Please talk to VP Abhishek, or you can even talk to me if in case you have you need more information with respect to how the pathways have to be enrolled, or if you have any questions with respect to the same. And apart from that, the officers training program is scheduled to be on December 28th for people who missed out last week's election. We have the new ExCom elect, and the list is as below. President-elect is Toastmaster Abhishek, VP Education elect is Toastmaster Anindita, VP Membership elect is Toastmaster Samyukta, VP Public Relations elect is Toastmaster Vignesh, Secretary elect is Toastmaster Arvind, Treasurer elect is Toastmaster Kannadasan, and SAA elect is Toastmaster Shreya. Now we have Toastmaster Tyagarajan. So, sir, kindly unmute and give a few words about the meeting today. You're on mute. 1 second. Toastmaster Tyagarajan, you are on mute. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes, it is. The meeting was very exciting, and also wow, how can describe it? It is yet another memorable meeting. Yes, but to be very frank, yes, the attendance is thin. I do not know how will you account for it. Yes. Definitely, I don't think that because if there is been a weather, suppose if there has been an adverse weather, and there would have been some reason if you have had a live meeting. This is not live meeting, this is virtual meeting. Quite at home, every member can participate. So that is the one virtue of virtual meeting. Yes, that is a one advantage in a virtual meeting. So naturally, you should boost the attendance. Actually, yes, today is it is a holiday today, Saturday, Sunday. And I do not know what is the reason, but meeting was very exciting, very memorable meeting, especially my evaluator. Yes, I enjoyed it very much. Yes, yes, yes. He highlighted the virtues and vices of my performance. I must, I would be very much thankful to you. Yes, and another is Rajinikanth. Yes, I think to be very frank, there is an overdose of Rajinikanth. Yes, yes, admiration is okay, but yes, to dominate the session, to dominate a meeting, it is little bit, it is not appealing to me. Yes, yes, yes. But Rajinikanth, definitely, he is a very exciting character. He is fit to be portrayed in a meeting. Never I say, I don't take any exception on it. But sir, I don't take any exception on it. But anything is in excess. Yes, that is little bit. Yes, yes, yes. Rajinikanth is very, he is a phenomenon. He is a phenomenon. I don't have no doubt about it. But throughout the meeting, repeatedly asking every speaker to speak on Rajinikanth. Oh, no. I think. But I take it very sportively. I enjoy it very much. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I can say again, it is madness to paint a lily or to count stars on a night sky or even to add brightness to a dazzling sun. That is, yes, it is unfathomable. When you talk of Rajinikanth, I agree. There is nothing, he is great and greatest of the great. But the very meeting, I mean, through the meeting, he should not dominate. Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tyagarajan.
Tiyamodi, please don't mistake me.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tyagarajan.
No problem, sir.
Your feedback is taken and definitely
Yes, sir.
we'll take it forward for the next meeting. Thank you so much for your presence today. And now it's time for us to find out who performed the best. And I'm really excited to show you the results. The best tag player of the day goes to Toastmaster Shreya, who played the role of timer. Congratulations, Toastmaster Shreya.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Best evaluator goes to Toastmaster DTM Abraham Zakaria. Congratulations, Abraham Zakaria. And the best role player goes to Toastmaster Shashi Kumar, who played the role of general evaluator. Congratulations, Shashi Kumar. And the best TT speaker goes to Gavel Vasudha, who spoke about her marks. Congratulations, Vasudha. And finally, the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Shruti, who spoke about mentorship. Congratulations, Toastmaster Shruti. With that, we come to the end of the meeting. Hope everyone enjoyed the meeting. Now, I'd like to quickly ask the members here if you could help in filling out the roles for the next meeting. So,
Arun, can I share one information?
Yes, sir. Definitely. Sure.
Toastmaster Tyagarajan didn't say who is his father. His father is Palakkad Mani Iyer, very famous, and you must be knowing it. And at the age of 13, our Toastmaster Tyagarajan met the then Indian president, Zakir Hussain, in New Delhi. Imagine those days. His father took him there. He got an award those days. I thought I'd share this piece of information with you.
That's great to hear, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Abraham Zakaria, for paying you're paying tributes to me, tributes to my parentage. I salute you and I acknowledge it with all my submissive reverence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I have the nominations for Toastmaster of the Day? Is there anyone who is interested to take up the Toastmaster of the Day for the next meeting? Toastmaster of the Day, tea and table topics.
Okay.
or available? Prasad, Shreya, Loganathan.
I'll take the table topic role. Arun.
Prasad?
Yeah, it's Prasad here.
Okay.
I'll take the table topic session for next week.
Okay. General evaluator? Is there anyone who is interested in general evaluator? And is there anyone who is interested in Toastmaster of the Day? Okay, fine. So probably after the meeting, I'll send out again the link, and probably we can get it filled early so that we can have the agenda sooner as well. Thank you so much, and it's time for us to have some picture and then the refreshments. So can you all turn on your video? Awesome. Thank you so much. And with that, we come to the end of the meeting, and I declare I adjourn the meeting to December 19th. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You.